Hey everyone, today we are back in the weekly pack. This weekly pack, it's dominated by a couple pets. Those pets being the leech and the behemoth, and a bunch of pets that kind of support them. So it's kind of unfortunate, but as long as you accept that, you can work around it. So you either need to come up with a plan to win quick and win efficiently, or you need to prepare for the late game. And that late game gets very, very scary. These runs here, the main run, luckily, no leech. We're going to see how the ailments match up against the leech, but how we get there is a little more important. And how we get there is a pretty fun way. It's using a tier 2 pet, and that pet is the STOAT. The STOAT is such a fun pet to utilize to basically invest in the later rounds. It's kind of like using the spider on turn 2 and 3 to try to get another tier 3 early. And it's kind of similar to like the early level ups, right? You're trying to get these higher tier pets earlier than they're available in the shop. And the STOAT is a way to get a higher level pet once they become available in the shop. So either on turn 9 or turn 11, when the tier 5s or tier 6s become available, that's when we're going to look to sell the STOAT. Hopefully it's at least level 2. Level 3 would be cool as well. I was going for either, and kind of depending on what I had at the team on the time. You're going to see I have the Bilby on the team, and I believe this run was actually pre-update. I spam a lot of games right after I do my blind weekly. It's kind of it's kind of a little cheese method to, try to get some great runs in before the pool is completely flooded with broken teams. And yeah, the leeches started showing up right away, and I'll admit it, I was part of the problem, right? There were plenty of leech games that I had in that early run on Sunday or I should say Sunday and Monday, that I felt pretty bad for, but at the same time, I was trying to have fun with it. And we'll see that in the bonus clips as well. So the Bilby's here, and the fact that I took Bilby made me think, maybe we try to go an ailment build. So we level up into Unicorn and Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish is great. I think it's such a strong tier 4 pet. I think very underutilized. There's a lot of times I'm building my custom packs, and Cuttlefish is a very easy filler pet for me. The fact that it's 8 attack, you put it at the front line, it's got high base attack, and then it'll give ailments to the back line. So even if you don't have ailment support pets, I think it's a great standalone pet. And it's not overpowered, and it's not weak by any means. So it's a properly rated pet, properly balanced. Unlike a lot of these nerfs we're seeing come in, right? Oh, there's the leech. So turn 5 and 6, it's very important, I think, if you have a pet on your team that you want to keep long term, buy a blackberry on it, because turn 7 pairs become available. It's really the only permanent stats outside of giraffe that you can get on anything other than a leech. And the giraffe is here. I was talking about scaling methods, or I don't think I've properly talked about scaling methods. So you have the leech, camel into leech triceratops that can buff your whole team. You have the behemoth, the self-scaler. The worst part is you have the moose. The moose is there to just buff all your camels and all your triceratops and all your leeches. And on top of all that, you have lollipop. So the moose lollipop combo is probably the worst part of it all, but I think that in combination with the hurt pets, it just makes things so dangerous. And take a look at the shop real quick. If you haven't checked out the maple syrup, the tier 4 perk, that's going to be a little spoiler. I'm trying to get something cooking with that. I have some really good ideas, and it's very simple, but I think it really shows off how good the perk can be, because as of right now, or I should say as of a couple days ago, I didn't see any use for it. I just figured it's probably one of those perks that like you just mess around with here and there. Otherwise, why wouldn't you just use lemon or okra or melon or anything better, right? So Unicorn shows up on turn 8. It's kind of an interesting take considering we're not giving our team ailments. There's no wall chicken in the pack. So I'm kind of just banking on the enemy team maybe having ailments. I'm actually buffing the Unicorn with a giraffe. I am kind of shocked by that decision, considering the pets and the perks in the pack. Why wouldn't I just keep statting up the Bilby? If we go Unicorn Bilby, doesn't it... Oh, I guess the Bilby will give Garlic to the frontmost friend. And the Unicorn, oh my word, we got a Beluga. Look at that. It's too perfect. 3 trophies, 1 heart remaining. When you get in these dire situations, it's pretty tough. I really don't understand why I brought in this Unicorn, being in such a rough position on this run. But it's the magic of the STOAT. You can immediately just get so far ahead if you hit it right. And yeah, turn 9, selling the STOAT. You see the Triceratops in the shop. Like I said, there's Moose as well. So if you have the hurt pets going, you sell into a Triceratops, you sell into a Moose, and it's just GG. There's just, as long as you can like survive a turn or two to either get some HP on that Triceratops, you can start hitting it with a leech or something, right? You can absolutely turn the game around and carry it. So I leveled into a Sabertooth as well. We put the Sabertooth in the Beluga. I'm taking all these level ups now, and I don't even care, because this whole time I just wanted to try to build up to a Vampire Bat. I desperately wanted to see the ailments thrive over the hurt pets. The Vampire Bat is the key, right? It's always the key to success with the ailment pets. It's so devastating, does so much damage. It gets the health as well, so as long as you give it a little bit of attack, it can really hold down your backline. I'm very surprised I put it in this position. I guess I'm just getting greedy for some unicorn stats. Oh, look at that. We get the Garlic on it. You know what? I totally wasn't paying attention with this Bilby. I know the Bilby's been changed, and I meant to look at the change before, so I don't know what exactly. Or maybe the Whale Shark was just changed and the Bilby wasn't. But it's anyone gained ailments. So we're getting Garlic we've been getting Garlic, I'm pretty sure, every round. I just haven't been paying attention. Oh, geez. What am I doing? Put so much effort into these, and the battles are what it's all about, right? So I believe I had my achievement at this point, so probably not concerned with it. And yeah, looking to pivot out Giraffe, so might as well freeze Bad Dog just to kind of give us options here. Freeze the Melon, always great. Pears and Cotton Candy. I should really be freezing the Pears and Cotton Candy, I feel, but when you have the Vampire Bat online, you need to get the levels on it. And the Sabertooth. I mean, it's just, nobody can compete with this Sabertooth. And let me tell you, on that note of the Sabertooth and the Vampire Bat, I have some bonus clips that are absolutely insane. They would have easily been main runs if they were successful runs. One of them includes STOAT selling into a Sabertooth. One of them includes STOAT selling into one of the pets on our team, not being a Beluga. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all in this video, so stay tuned for that. The Sabertooth one, I believe, is the first bonus clip, and then the final bonus clip is the other one I'm not talking about. So keeping the Sabertooth in there, and it just makes sense. I bring in the Moose just to give this team some health, mainly hoping that it'll hit like our backline units. Again, I really should have this Vampire Bat towards the back of my team, because it's probably just going to get KO'd by a 50 attack Peacock or a big Leech like you just saw there. But, you know, we're surviving, we're thriving, we're moving. And it's kind of nice not having to worry about throwing perks on the Beluga or the Vampire Bat. It would be nice to get the perks onto pets that are getting the Mammoth buffs, I guess. But, you know, you can only get so picky at a certain point, right? And I should definitely throw the Melon on the Bilby. I don't know what I'm doing. That is actually shocking. I think I'm just looking for a Vampire Bat level. Sometimes I get so narrow focused in these runs, or I convince myself like a Melon's not going to do it. It's just going to get overridden by ailment. If I can KO the 2 backline units with this Cuttlefish Vampire Bat combo, then hopefully we can keep having favorable trades. And oh no, the Ulm is so scary, and they have a Behemoth to carry them, but it's not even close. Not even close. Actually, I don't really know what that... They had like an Ulm chain going there. That was kind of funny. Another Bad Dog comes in. Only makes sense. Keep this buy sell slot open. Very much considering the Blowfish. I think because I'm at 8 trophies here, I figured there's probably only 2 rounds remaining in this game. I could bring a pet in and keep it in on the team. A separate Vampire Bat will not work because the Cuttlefish only puts out 2 ailments. So if we put that other Vampire Bat in, it will only work if the opposing team has something like a Pandora's Box Toy or a Phoenix. But we take care of that in the bonus clips, the multiple Vampire Bat as well. Try to have some fun, try to get some different teams going, and oh, that was a big Firefly that they've turned into a little sea urchin, huh? Oh, we don't care about losing health on our Vampire Bat. It's got so much health. And the Beluga. Let's get back to it. We got it on turn 9. We put a Sabertooth in it immediately. Basically did not have to touch it for the rest of the game. We spent, let's see, what is it? 18 gold on that STOAT early. And then essentially it gave us a level 3 tier 6. What amazing value. The fact that you don't replace anything in the Beluga all run. Don't really have to worry about it too, because there's no pizza, there's no, oh no, it's a big behemoth. You know what? This is turn 15. This team is just not it. And this is the perfect example of sometimes when I get in the weeklies early, you can have some fun with it. You can get some creative teams and get some favorable matchmaking, but I'll tell you, most of these runs here are from the same session, and so you're going to see some much scarier teams than that. That's definitely a free win, but it feels good. So let's get into it more. Here it is. I couldn't avoid it. It's the Leech Camel. I mean, look at this. We have Leech, Moose, Camel, Geometric Tortoise at level 2, and we Moose into the Sabertooth. And hold on, Brusk, slow down there. Slow your roll. We got to get some HP on this Sabertooth first. I think... Okay, you know what? I know what's going on now. So, you want to get some hurt triggers on the Sabertooth, right? So that means you want to keep hurting it at the end of turn with the Leech. But at a certain point, do you want to KO it? I don't know. It's an interesting question. Interesting question. What would you do in this scenario? Right? I was thinking, I thought the Sabertooth was a Triceratops when this clip first started. So, forgive me. I was getting ahead of myself. That's probably the next bonus clip. The Sabertooth. I was thinking Sabertooth, but I was saying Triceratops, I believe. So what would you do in this scenario? We're putting it in the front. That doesn't really make sense. Do I nope, don't even recognize that mistake. I think I'm treating it like a Triceratops even still right now. That's perfect. You see that mouse movement? That shows you that exactly what I wanted to happen happened. We have 6 trophies, 2 hearts remaining. It's turn 11. So it's still the early late game, something like that. And yeah, it's game time. This team is very strong, but we haven't hit any lollipops yet. So although our Leech is very high health, it's pretty low attack. If we run into an opposing like Leech Triceratops team that's gotten more attack on their units spread out, we're probably going to lose. It's scary, but we got to start working on this Sabertooth. If we can start getting hurt triggers on the Sabertooth, it could spam some real big mammoths. And it'd be funny to see like a very low statted Sabertooth in battle. You hit it once, you expect some base stat mammoths, and then you see some big old mammoths pop out. And you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So that was the plan, that was the goal. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Anytime I carried Leech with STOAT and I didn't sell the STOAT on turn 9, I was hoping for Sabertooth. It's the only thing I wanted. And once I hit it, I was done carrying STOAT with Leech teams to turn 11. I'd usually try to sell them on turn 9 and hope for something other than a Triceratops so I can pivot. But with my luck, I was hitting Triceratops all day. It was kind of disgusting. So building up the snake, just have the snake Sabertooth in the front, just kind of helping us along the way. It actually is pretty it's a pretty good team setup. You know, I was saying our leech doesn't have many stats, but with the 3 mammoths, we actually get above 25 attack, and it's enough to like completely dominate right now. Have the lollipop frozen. Why would I have that frozen when I don't have any scaling? I guess the leech is approaching 50 HP, so I'm considering just ripping it. Honestly, not the move. I should probably just unfreeze it. We'll just take the attack from the Sabertooth, and that'll be good. And if you remember that one moose hit on the Sabertooth, we are at 8 trophies, 1 heart remaining. Now our Sabertooth is back down to a 1-1 stat line. We got 3 hurt triggers on it. And as long as we win this... Oh, they got a big leech back there. I think we're going to break their melons. Yep. 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 Good trades. Good trades. So, here we are. What's going to happen? Well, I'll tell you. It's very, very simple. The only reason we wanted those hurt triggers is not so we can get big mammoths in battle. It's so we can get big mammoths in the shop phase. I thought this was awesome. You know, it's a really cool thing in Super Auto Pets to, you're playing a certain pack, and then there's certain technology in the game available, whether it's pets, well, usually it's pets, right? Venus flytrap, piranha, to basically get a pet on your team that is not in your pack, that otherwise wasn't possible. I guess fainting pets too, pills, that's another way. So yeah, this is a great example in a pack that I don't know if there's any other pets you can get. Actually, check that. There are. You can use the leech to feint some pets, and we're actually going to have that in the bonus clips. And look at that. We got some 8-12 stat line mammoths, and here you go. Here you go. This is turn 15. I think this is the same turn that we won in the main run. The same exact turn. So contrast those two enemy teams. What a difference. I mean, what a difference. So I was very tempted to put that Sabertooth as the main run. I probably should have, but the Beluga run I felt like was pretty good as well. Winning with the ailment pets when this crazy moose hurt scumbaggery is available is something else. So check this out. I was planning on holding the STOAT to turn 11. I'm just using the leech and camel to carry me along the way. We sell the STOAT, we get the Triceratops. I mean, come on, are you freaking kidding me? The only reason I sold the STOAT now is because we had the moose and the chocolate show up and all these tier 1s. So I figured instead of wasting a bunch of moose buffs potentially on the STOAT for 2 rounds, let's just get rid of the STOAT now. If I don't like the STOAT sell, I'll just sell off whatever I got from it. Like, there's plenty of times I sold the STOAT, I'd get like a bad dog, and I didn't even care. I'm like, I don't really care about a level 2 great one with the team I'm building. I'm just selling this bad dog and moving on. And it's nice because you still get the, 4 to 6 gold from selling the pets and can keep on moving. So took a level 3 camel. That's a little interesting, and probably just going to hope we get a couple. We got 1 hit on the Triceratops. I guess that's all we really need. And a level 3 camel, I think, does it give more stats than the level 1 Triceratops? I think it does. But we're going to rapid fire some battles here. Oh yeah, it was a STOAT cell, so we had a level 2 Triceratops. Looks like we almost have level 3. We have the leech behind it. And yeah, level 3 camel, level 3 Triceratops with moose. This team is such a joke. I would assume the lollipops are going to start flying if they have not already. Let's try to see if they have. Looks like 1 lollipop on the leech, and on turn 12 we bring in a second leech, a second base stats leech, turn 12. So let's see how far this game goes. Some behemoths teams, but these teams really can't compete with what I have going. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Whoopsie. This run, this was actually one of my first runs. I felt terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I sent a screenshot in one of the Discords, and I was like, I don't feel sorry, because what I tried to do before this, and I guess I'll have those bonus clips for the next video, is I was going for Axe Handle Cuckoo. Axe Handle Cuckoo's in this pack. It's an amazing combo. For the life of me, I would get it going, and then it just got crushed. It would just get so crushed. So, and that's probably because there's hurt pets, right, in the pack. So even if you get a Cuckoo trigger, they're probably going to have like a Triceratops or a Blowfish back there that you're going to hit, and it's just going to mess you all up. And you're competing with this, with what I got going, right? Just absolutely ridiculous. We have a 50-50 leech with melon. We have another leech that's about halfway to 50-50 with melon. But we're running into some giant teams. The fact that I lollipopped the camel on that turn before, I think got us the win there to trade with that behemoth. The lollipop timings on some of these runs are so crucial. Let's see what we get here. Oh, surprise, it's another Triceratops. I mean, come on, this is just ridiculous. So at this point, I'm surprised I even stacked the Geometric Tortoise. There's only one thing I really care about, and that's a moose. Of course, you got to take the Triceratops stats. And the fact that we got the level 2 Triceratops with the stats now means we actually don't need a moose. We can just leech Triceratops, sell everything on the team that we don't want to get hit by the Triceratops, because losing that 6/6 permanent stats every turn would be devastating. And yeah, the fact that we're feeding a Geometric Tortoise, it's probably more scaling than anybody else is getting at this point in the game. Feels good. And it's a very, very easy cleanup for these teams. So we're going to have this clip here, and then we're going to have a couple more short clips, and then the final bonus clip. And I just want to intro the final bonus clip now because it's going to have music playing before we get to it. It's another level 3 STOAT cell on turn 9. It's not hurt pets, and it's very exciting. So if you really enjoy the bonus clips and some of the longer runs, stick around for that. The battles get very interesting. I didn't know what direction I wanted to take the team, but then I determined it's all about maximizing triggers. So in order to maximize triggers, I had to have 2 different forms of ailments on the team. And I thought I had a really good combo going. So stay tuned for that. What do we got going here? I'm thinking about pilling a spider with the leech. Why? Oh, I see. Both of our units are so statted up here. I really don't know what to do. And maybe I was looking for a pet that's not in the pack to like pill a spider. You pill a pet and then you get, a secret achievement pet or something like that. Spider, of course, is just going to give you a tier 3 that's in the pack, so no point in really doing that. Buy a platypus for some reason. Sell a platypus. But before that, we sell the Triceratops, because we're on 9 trophies, 1 heart. So I'm just selling these platypus for 1 attack on the Geometric Tortoise. It's kind of funny there. And I really don't know what I'm looking for in the shop. I would assume it's just like another cotton candy. The Geometric Tortoise is level 3. But obviously we're going for 2 Squad Marty win. Recently kind of got back on that train of winning with less than 5 pets, especially trying to win with like 1, 2, or 3 pets. Right before the update, I got a video where I won with only 1 pet, and I'm actually going to check my schedule now because it might even be the video that's scheduled tomorrow. It's coming up here in the next couple days, winning with only 1 pet in custom packs, and it's not a turn 10, 11, 12 win. It's a very late win with only 1 pet. I was shocked that it happened, and now that the game's been updated, it's no longer possible, I believe. So yeah, it looks like we have it might be a little bit more till that one comes out. Or has it come out already? I'm just totally lost in the sauce right now. I'm not sure. It'll be coming up in the next week or so. Let's get back to this, and I wanted to insert this quick bonus clip because, yeah, that main run was a very quick and easy win. Not so much with others. I mean, geez, you run into the behemoth teams, and what are you going to do about that? I'll tell you, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So here you go again. I mean, it's just kind of the same stuff, but I got to a certain point in these runs. There's a reason I have this behemoth in here. I see these tier 1s. And then I see the Beluga Sturgeon show up. The Beluga Sturgeon has 3 HP. Our leech is level 2. Anytime you see me with a level 2 or higher leech, it's because I'm trying to do something else with it. So I probably did not get this leech level 3 just because I was focused on the Beluga. Sorry, not the Beluga, the Behemoth and the Geometric Tortoise. But it shows you I had something in mind. I didn't want to just win with Leech Triceratops on my team, so in comes the Sturgeon, and if you followed my channel for a good bit, you know what's about to happen, so prepare yourselves for it. We're gonna ride off into the sunset here pretty quick, so if you hung around this long, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this weekly. Obviously, the Leech, Triceratops, Camel, you know, it's kind of a big bummer, but there are some fun hidden gems. You can have a lot of fun with the stoats I found, so, you know, it is kind of the saving grace within the pack. Now that there's been an update, I need to go and hop back into custom packs and check these updated pets and see if things got a little better. Hopefully they did. But yeah, with all that being said, have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.
I feel a sturgeon, but I didn't sell the right stuff in no. I feel the sturgeon, but I didn't sell the right stuff in. Ooh, yeah, all around in my shop face, I'm looking some sturgeon, yeah. I say I want to get to some peeling, but I'm not selling a rice dolphin for the price of a rice dolphin. I say, oh now, oh, I peel the sturgeon, but I swear it was a snappy cheese. Oh now, oh, I say I peel the sturgeon, alright, and they say it is a capital offense. Yeah, hear that? I swear grounded always hated me for what I don't know. Every time I plan a team, he said peel it before go. He said peel them before they go, and so watch it on YouTube, oh Lord. But I swear it was in my shop phase. Where was the dolphin? I said I peeled the sturgeon, but I swear it was in my shop phase. Yeah. An idea came my way one day, and I started sniping teams, yeah. All of a sudden I saw Troubadour. They meant to shoot me down, so I shot him